Good evening, and get ready for this high voltage rock and roll wedding for the ultimate legend and rock girl, UL and RG. I don't know if you noticed, but that was all AC/DC during the processional. Yeah, you noticed that? In a major key, I believe, which is, different. Let me see. So we have the future AC here, alternating current, which you're going to need that. And we have DC, the direct current, which that checks out. Yeah. So enough with the acronyms. So in the initial planning stages of this wedding, Dave was actually really pushing for using the music of Michelangelo Badio. But Angie and AC/DC finally won out. Yeah, and if you don't know who Michelangelo Badio is, you can sub in Yngwie Malmsteen. Or if you don't know who that is, you're not invited. So you could just go. Okay. I meant to brief my kids on that. We'll talk later about it. So we are gathered here on the night of the hunter's moon to witness and celebrate the marriage of Angie and Dave. The significance of this union being formed on this particular night is twofold. First and foremost, it is for Angie's son, Hunter, who we know is here in spirit, watching over them on this important day. For those of you not familiar with the hunter's moon, it is the name that Native Americans gave to the full moon in October, being the longest and brightest night before the coming of what was often a harsh and scarce winter. This was of great importance, because they would have the entire night to hunt by the light of the moon. So you see, the hunter's moon brought great opportunity and hope, and truly helped them to thrive in tough times. If you know Dave and Angie, which I'm sure you do, you are aware that they have both endured some tough times in recent years. I know that my wish, and the wish of everyone here, is that this marriage brings Dave and Angie opportunities for peace and hope for a life filled with love, laughter, and companionship. A couple days before Valentine's Day, just last year, Angie reluctantly went out with her friends to see a band. 7 at best. A trio that Dave is a part of. While on break, he made his way over to his co-worker's table that Angie unknowingly was sharing. He flirted with her a bit, and before long was giving her a shoulder massage, saying things like, "Yeah, do you like that? Yeah, do you like that?" I, too, have been at the receiving end of this demonstration of affection. But somehow I feel his intentions were different with Angie. Angie noticed while dancing that Dave kept his eye on her and wasn't being bashful about it. After a while, she snuck out and went home after a few too many drinks, but something told her to Facebook message him with a "nice to meet you." They texted each other nonstop for the next day, and then on Valentine's Day, a holiday they have both always despised, had their first unofficial date. Angie told Dave she was going for drinks, and he could join her or not. Either way, she was going. He made the good decision to join her. The one drink Dave planned on having that night turned into them closing the bar down. The next day, Dave asked her on a real date, and once again, they were out way too late on a weeknight. The rest is history. Dave sold his house and moved in with Angie. They spent the summer on Dave's motorcycle and going to his gigs. They spent the fall falling deeper in love, and then the day after Christmas, they were engaged. One could say that they were both thunderstruck by this love that was meant to be. All right. What was that? Oh, you guys may be seated. I just thought of something else. We need these for the vows. He needed a vanity fan.
Wasn't my idea. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so Angie, are you sure you want to marry this jackass? Okay. Because Joe could crank up Jailbreak right now and you could just scoot on out of here. All right, so Angie and Dave have written their own vows, and we'll read them to each other now. Dave?
Nope. Who would have thought a simple message, nice meeting you tonight, nearly 2 years ago, has completely transformed my life. These 4 words, you made my life worth living. I'll be your protector, your lover, your best friend, your provider, your partner in crime, your adventurer, your biggest supporter, and sometimes pain in the ass. On this and every day forward. I'm the luckiest man ever to have you in my life and as my wife. I will love you unconditionally forever.
You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. I'll give you the moon. Those aren't my words, but it's from this wonderful life, which is what we have now and what I promise to continue giving you. You and I saved each other. We became best friends and inseparable, and I vow to keep being your biggest fan, even though you call yourself Hero. The ultimate husband. From the first night we met, you couldn't take your eyes off me, to the day you proposed in front of all of your family, at Christmas while I was extremely hungover. You never failed to make me fall in love with you each and every day. Well, maybe not your happy days as much, but as your wife, I promise to keep showing up as your groupie at your gigs and in your life, to love and respect you, to support you through the good and the bad, to grow older with you, and be the wife you need.
Cool. Thank you. All right. We will exchange rings now. The ring has been a symbol of many things to many people. First of all, the ring is created of a material that will never tarnish, symbolizing your love as it is today, that will stay forever untarnished. The ring is created also in a perfect circle, much like the hunter's moon that will soon be above us tonight. A circle has no end, signifying that your love for each other will remain forever without end. Let me get that to you. Dave, today you bring your wife. Today you bring. She's not your wife yet. We're almost there though. Today you bring a beautiful ring for Angie as a symbol of the love and promises you will make here today. Will you please take the ring and place it on Angie's finger, and holding her hand in yours, please repeat this promise to Angie. With this ring, I seal my promise.
With this ring, I seal my promise.
To be your faithful and loving husband.
To be your faithful and loving husband.
And give 220, 221, whatever it takes. With everyone here as our witness.
With everyone here as our witness.
Okay. All right, Angie, today you bring a ring for Dave as a symbol of the love and promises you will make here today. Will you please take the ring and place it on Dave's finger, and holding his hand in yours, please repeat this promise to Dave. With this ring, I seal my promise.
With
to be your faithful and loving wife,
to be your faithful and loving wife,
and to go to 11 across the board,
and to go to 11 across the board,
with everyone here as our witness.
with everyone here as our witness.
For the reading, we're reading the lyrics of a song by Shinedown called Daylight. And as they both have said, that I've heard them say on many occasions, and here today, that their lives were saved by the other. And this song beautifully depicts that. I was diagnosed with a fear of getting too close. Had to tell the ones I love I was on the ropes. I'm not the only one whose life's been pulled apart, spending 1 year and 3 months in the dark. So here we are, all dressed to kill. Where should we go? Into the wild again, to face the great unknown, and have the midnight conversations you and I postpone. You saved my life, not once but twice. You keep me free from falling. You saved my life, make it all right, when I don't feel like talking. You make sure I always see the daylight. Angie and Dave, you have come here today before us all and have expressed your desire to become husband and wife. You have shown your love and affection by joining hands and have made promises of faith and devotion to each other, and have sealed these promises by the giving and receiving of the rings. It is my privilege to now pronounce that you are husband and wife. Dave, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Angie Cunningham and Dave Cunningham.
Life